What? Golden from Demon Hunters hit #2 on the Billboard chart? Hey, it's Gamjeong Sound. Have you all seen Demon Hunters yet? When I first heard there was going to be a K-pop movie, I was like, seriously? Sounds like a flop. But then I saw the movie and the reactions, I was totally blown away. I mean, just look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, and also finally the soundtrack Golden hit #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. And the biggest question in Korea is if it can also take the #1 spot. Well, who knows, right? So now, since a K-pop song doing this well on the chart, as a K-pop producer myself, there's no way I'm not sharing tips on how to make this kind of track like Golden. And as always, we only share tips that are worth a paid class. Nothing surface level here, so lock in, this is going to be valuable. Okay, let's break down the sound of Golden. It's kind of like synth-pop-based EDM house track, and this is an absolute stable genre in K-pop. If I had to guess the reference track of this song, I would bet it was something like this.
That's my life, please settle down, girl, let's see. Be a writer, 장난 오는 fantasy.
Right? Or this song can be the reference.
We are rebels in our hearts, rebels in our hearts. We are rebels in our hearts.
Okay, so let me open a similar project so we can dive right in. Okay, first thing first, the kick drum. You need that classic 4 on the floor rhythm. It's kind of like backbone of any proper EDM track. And now the ducking bass. So this is a key. I'll play all the basses. The most important thing here is a layering. So just tossing in a single bass sound won't give you the energy you need here. Let me show you how I layered mine. So first of all, this essential material. And then the attack. And then the high of the bass sound. So I layered those three. Right? But this is not it. So the most important thing is the sub bass here. So it doesn't feel like proper pitch of note. It almost feels like vibration, you know? Because this is too low frequency. This is absolutely essential. And then more wider sound of the bass, I added a lead bass on the top. It's really wide, right? Oh, right. I added a guitar sound on the top of the bass. Get rid of every low frequencies, right? So this is all bass. So guys, here's the things. There's two types of music in the world. One, where the kick is low and the bass sits on the top. Okay? And two, where the kick is comparably like higher and lighter than user kick, and the bass sits even lower the kick. In this track, you should make the bass go below the kick. Okay? Well, let's play the kick and bass. Okay, if I take out the sub, the whole thing just feels so weak. Okay, let me take that out. Can you feel that? Right? This is so weak. That's not what you want, right? Let's play all the drums. Now I'm going to lightly fill in the mid and high frequencies with a few instruments, like this. And after 4 bars, we need to change up something, right? So I added this one. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah. And then it goes into a typical K-pop style verse with an 808, just like many other tracks in this genre, you know? Okay, anyways, another key point in this kind of track is the pre-chorus. It should open up wide and it should feel like emotional sound, you know? But in terms of the arrangement, it actually pulls back. Because you know what? When it comes to the pre-chorus, it's that moment right before the chorus explodes, right? So you need to dial it back just enough to build that tension before it explodes. So the chord progression in this genre isn't that much complicated. So if you know how to deal with the sound design or something, it's actually very accessible, you know? So here's the point. The real challenge is sound quality, you know? And to be honest, just watching tips like this on YouTube, that won't level up your sound. So I'm going to upload the merge track files of this project on our Discord, you know? So you can also solo each track and then study them in your own monitoring environment and really understanding what's going on by comparing on your track. So please check the pinned comment down below for the download link. Alright, let's take this one step further. If you're talking about top tier EDM producer, one of the names you have to know is Lenno.
What's up, Gamsung Sound? My name is Lenno. I'm a producer, DJ, songwriter, and a music maker from Finland. I've been in the industry for almost 15 years now, and I've been lucky enough to play shows all around the world, work with some amazing artists, remix some other amazing artists, and even work as a producer and songwriter for some K-pop acts. The music I make as Lenno is sort of a mix between disco, French house, and all kinds of electronic music. I've also made some popular sample tag, and I'm really excited about this masterclass I'm doing with Gamsung Sound.
Actually, in this September, he's hosting a masterclass on our Gamsung Sound platform. And here's the crazy part. He's sharing you 7 full original session files from his biggest songs. Let me open one of them. So you can learn creative sample flipping in this project and how to build an entire arrangement around the sample. Like this, you know? Okay, let's open a few more. So all these 7 session files will be emailed directly to masterclass students. Even if Lenno has shared plenty of production tips before, let's be honest, watching tips and actually open up the full product session file, that's completely different level. Soloing the drum sound and soloing the bass and then all the chains in your own DAW, hearing the difference, you know? Because we will copy the full 7 product into Logic, Ableton, and Cubase, so you can use whichever DAW you like, with all plugin settings and then with all automation perfectly preserved. Our masterclass system isn't like anything you'll find on other platforms. You're not just watching lessons, you're getting access to actual project session files from top-tier producers, and we even help you to get direct one-on-one feedback from Lenno. And also our masterclass students will have the chance to co-produce the song with Lenno. And after each session of masterclass, all class videos are fully subtitled in English and emailed to you for lifetime access. So if you're into EDM music and if you want to learn Lenno's sound design technique real deep, check the pinned comment down below for the all infos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!